Hello, come in. This is Antique Demonstrations, and I'm your host, Hammer Time Raj. How you doing, folks? Seems to be warming up a little bit outside in mid-February, but summer's right around the corner. But anyway, look what I got for you here. Cut your hair. This is a Brown and Sharp hair cutter. Check that out. Brown and Sharp. 1879 is when this was patented. Now, guess what? You know why it's hand run? Because in 1879, there wasn't no motors, no battery operated stuff. It's squeeze. This thing works like this. It squeezes like that. Now, can you see it squeezing and cutting? Squeezes and cutting. Got a little writing on it right there. Ain't that cool? Get that, you know, they go all over that head and cut that hair. You know, it can guarantee you some gaps here and there. You know what I mean? Hey. This next little item here is going to make you cringe. So it's not for the light-hearted. It's called a calf weaner. Now, if you don't know what a calf weaner is, it's a little thing that when newborn calves was born and it was time to wean them off their mama, they would put a thing over their muzzle. When they went to muzzle on the calf's teats, then it would stick her. It would stick her and she'd kick at them, and that would wean the calf from suckling. So here's what it is, and here's what it looks like. I told you. Can you imagine that? This was made by a blacksmith probably around 1820. If you look at this thing, see how it's put together all down in here, hand beat, put together, blacksmith made. And right here, if you'll look, is a piece of leather, and over on this side is a piece of leather. That piece of leather is gone now from being so old, but it went around the back of the calf's head, and it would go over his muzzle just like this, and his little face would be out there, and when he'd go up to suckle on his mom, Lord have mercy, you know she's gonna kick him out of the way. But look at all these blacksmith marks and everything on that. I mean, this is a piece of work. I never in my life seen another one like this, and I gotta tell you, I would say this is worth $200 to $300 because of how mean it looks. Now right here is a wooden bowl. I mean, that's Mac Daddy wooden bowls. That's a big one. Check this thing out. Hand hewed. Ain't that cool? I gotta tell you, this is a big bowl for big families. My mama come from a family, she had 12 brothers and sisters. I'm telling you, so they had to cook a lot of food. And you had to have a bowl to cook them in, but do you ever wonder how they hollowed out these bowls? Well, there's a way. It's called a draw knife. And here's what a draw knife looked like that hollowed these out right here. Rounded. They would take, and they'd go in there, both hands of course, and they'd pull back, throw the shavings out, they'd come down the side. Now there's all kinds of draw knives. They straight, I mean, there's every kind you can imagine. I have several of them, and it's hard to find them round like that, but they're out there. But anyway, I would say this draw knife's about $75, $100 maybe, but it's a good little tool, and that's the way they make bowls. You know what these are? They're Bunghole Tools. It cuts a hole in a barrel at a taper. Look right down here. See this hole in this wine barrel? That has to be tapered to keep the cork in. So this is what this does. You come down here, you see how that thing's made? Little bitty drill bit on the end. It goes up in there. And the date on this is right here. It's May the 23rd, 1871. That's an old one. But here's how it works. First you start off with your hole, getting it started in like that, and then as it gets in deeper and deeper and deeper, you keep turning till it gets the exact size that you want. Then when you pull it out, you see it's at a taper, so it'll hold the plug. Now here's a different one. Start your hole like this, get it in there, and as it goes through, you come down here. Well, this is the hole we start on. You come down here and you just keep going till it gets the exact same size that you want. Pull it out, and then you put your cork in there to stop the barrel up. But these things are really cool. This don't have a date on it, but that's a real nice little item. Now right here is the Mac Daddy. This is for big barrels. You see that thing? Check that out. Now you talking about, this is a two-hander. Take that thing, I'll get over here with it. You stick it in there. That's a two-hander. That's how that works. This is made by a blacksmith with a hammer and hot fire. See how the metal comes together right here? He brought the metal together all the way up, and look around over here. Look at the beats down in there, how he done this thing. That's a piece of work right there. Once that Cooper got them holes made, here's what he'd do. He'd put that plug in there and take his old hammer and drive it on in. With the date on it and everything, I'm gonna say the price on this is $100 with the original wood that you turn it with. $100 on that one if you could find one. Getting along with this one, this is a newer model, and that's some sharp edges right there. This is a newer model. I would say the price on this would be $75 to $100. And this baby right here, blacksmith made. I mean, there's a lot of work went into this. I tell you, this right here, I would say would bring $150 to $200. That's a big bunghole maker right there for big barrels. Thanks for watching Antique Demonstrations. And don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe.